Hey everybody, what's happening? This is your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more PGA Tour 2023. And last time we won another tournament, so we're firmly in first place. We defeated Will Zalatoris pretty handily. We're gonna pick our next guy here. Boy, Justin Rose way down the rankings right now. So I guess we'll pick him for this one, and then we'll save Tony Finau for the final block of this. I've got Mad Max on in the background. It kind of hit me. I've only seen each of the Mad Max movies just once, and so I was really thinking, you know what? I know the new movie just came out, of which apparently it's doing terribly in the box office right now. But I really want to check these out. So, thusly, I am. What do we have here? We got new stuff that I haven't seen. We'll check it out really quick here, and then we'll get down to business. Oh, that's right. We got this little guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move to that. I love these styles of putters. I love the ones with like the really big club head that's weighted that specific way. These ones to me just remind me too much of like mini golf putters, and it's probably just because I played a lot of mini golf as a kid, and so that's just the natural, association that I have with it. We did get some new fittings here, but I think we don't have any timing based ones though. But that's just for the wood. I think we're okay for the time being, at least. Yeah, we don't have anything for driver right now, but we lose swing path out of it if we do it. So I think we'll refrain from doing that. Or can we? Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of unclear specifically how some of this works. Like, can every single club have every single club have more than one thing? Oh, we gotta do this one for sure. Yeah, we have this gray one done right now. We have to put this one. Probably also put it on this one too. Okay, there we go. We don't need a timing one necessarily. Oh, because yeah, they're both for shaft. So yeah, and we have a power upgrade here. That seems fine to me. Yeah, we'll leave all that stuff alone for right now. Let's check. So we got that, but we're not taking off that visor. It gives us all of our power. Well, Callaway glove. We'll stick with what we're rolling with. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think we have a point we can use. Yeah. Okay. Normal shots receive a timing boost. I do like timing boosts for drivers. That always seems like a pretty good idea. But we still haven't done a whole lot here. Timing boost for wedge. Let's do that first. Yeah, let's get a timing boost for our wedge. That seems like a equally important thing right now. Okay, let's go do the Falcon Open at Foxholm Golf Links. Oh, we can swap courses? Wait, what the hell? Can we I was gonna say, can we change what we're like, where we're teeing off from? Because I would like that. I want to check settings too, because I feel like, yeah, opponent difficulty is hard. I feel like we're just kind of blowing through this a little bit too easily. Maybe it's just because, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Alright, well, here we go. Off we go into the great beyond. Yeah, because the difficulty says easiest, and I'm guessing maybe that's just because we're playing a lot of those easier courses early in the in the season, and maybe we'll get into all the crazy hard shit later. Alright, let's do it. So, over the weekend, I thought I'd talk about this. So, over the weekend, I stayed over at Michaela's mom's house, watching her house for a couple days while she was gone for the weekend. And so, I woke up one morning. I woke up on Saturday morning after I stayed the night over there. And, as one does, crack open a beer at 8:30 in the morning because they were there. I promise I'm not an alcoholic, or maybe I am, I don't know. And so I'm sitting there like, I kind of, in my head, I was rolling through when on the podcast we had made a video about horror movies, about like what are the top 5 scariest movies that we had ever seen. And yeah, and one of the ones that came up was, like, we did ours, and I got hyper-criticized, well, we both did, for not having seen Lake Mungo. Like, there were a lot of people in there that were like, why isn't Lake Mungo on this list? And, like, I was sitting there thinking about it for a minute. I was like, I've only seen that movie once, but I don't remember it being super scary. And I was kind of farting around on, Tubi, and I found it in there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and watch this movie. Because I want to see... Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so shouts to whoever it was in the comment section of either my last video of this or the one a couple videos ago. They told me that if you hold down square, you can actually get a preview of your putt. And I don't know, I think you can only do it once, maybe, or maybe you can do it multiple times. Yeah, so you can only do it one time per hole. But how helpful is that, by the way? Like, that literally changes everything about this game for me. It's like, think about how many times we thought we had the line and we over-adjusted, or we under-adjusted, or we were just a little bit off. Like, if I could have just previewed my putt and been like, oh, no, I just need to shift it over a little bit this way or a little bit that way. I mean, we may never bogey a hole ever again. And I'm perfectly cool with that, to be honest with you. But man, that is so awesome. So to whoever it was that gave me that tip, thanks a lot, because holy smokes, you're gonna turn me into a fucking wizard in this game. But yeah, so I decided, you know what? It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drink a beer and watch this movie and see if it really holds up to what people were saying, that it's actually a scary movie, or if it's just a total piece of shit. And so I watched it, and I'll be damned, that movie was awful. It was so fucking bad. It was so boring. Like, that's the part that killed me the most on it, was that I'm sitting here thinking, like, people are telling me that this is like it's a real world breaker of a movie. Like, it's so scary. There's just so many great moments of that just make this. There's so much dread that builds up in it, and all this stuff. And so I'm just sitting here watching it, and the whole fucking time, it's just like putting me to sleep. And it's just like, where is the payoff here? Like, where is the moment where I finally, where I'm finally like, ah, there it is. Like, where's the aha moment here? And it just never came. It just, like, even towards the end, where, like, you can kind of feel like it's about to hit, like, that moment. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Like, now we're going to get the payoff, and it's going to at least salvage some of this. And it just did nothing for me. It was absolutely dreadful. And, the voice acting, or, like, not the voice acting, because it wasn't animated, but just, like, the acting wasn't great. It very much felt like, just like a B or C level, like, found footage film. Like, it just, I don't know, all the acting felt really uninspired. It's kind of, like, done in, like, documentary style, where they're interviewing people, and it just felt so empty. You know what I mean? It was just so devoid of really, like, any interest. in my opinion at least. I mean, there were some moments where like, oh, you can see the ghost. She's hanging out back there in the background. Oh, I took a picture of this room, or we had some X cameras running in this bedroom, and oh look what we saw. But it just like that. Oh shit! Oh no! My finger slipped off the thing. Oopsie.
English group of golfers over the last 20 years.
Oh god.
Has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion.
Boy, we really fucked up this hole real bad.
Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient.
Okay. Yeah, we're back on the fairway there. Boy, that was real bad. that was such an awful shot. And yet, we still have potential here to do something with this hole. It's a par 5, so like we could still conceivably at least salvage par here. Like I'm not necessarily thinking we're gonna get like a birdie necessarily. This would have been such an easy hole to get an eagle on. Oh my god! Wow. But yeah, it was a terrible movie. And so after I was done, I was like, you know what we really need? Like after watching this just burning tire fire, I gotta have something that is at least like much more revered in its field for being a better movie. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. I thought maybe we could like sneak it in there before the backspin kicked in. That's fine. And so I was looking around, and dude, Tubi is so great. I really think that Tubi is a very underrated streaming platform because they actually have a lot of really good movies in there alongside all of the really shitty ones that they've got. But I'm scrolling around and I saw that they had Train to Busan in there, and they had an English dub version. And like I had to struggle with myself for a minute. I'm like, do I want to watch the original like in Korean or whatever, or do I want to watch the English dub version? And I was like, I don't know if I'm like fully engaged enough right now to want to pay full attention and read subtitles, especially after watching Lake Mungo and having it be just the most god-awful experience. And I was like, I'm going to put the English dub on, because I'm also going to try to tinker around with some stuff on OBS to try to get some things for future projects figured out. So I'm going to be paying like 90% attention to the movie, and I'd like to be able to just hear what's going on and not have to read the subtitles the whole damn time. And I had actually never seen the movie before, so like I still wanted to be able to catch context of what was going on and not really miss anything key. And so I put it on, and that movie was incredible. Like all of the accolades and everything that it's gotten, well deserved. It is fantastic. Would I call it a great horror movie? I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't say so necessarily. There we go. I think the thing for me is like zombie movies don't really scare me very much. I think that's really kind of what it is. But for a movie like that has, zombies, viral outbreak or whatever, it is a masterclass in that field for that movie. It was so good. And like there's the action scenes are all great. There's a lot of emotion and heart in it. It's really good start to finish. And I think, and one of the really interesting things that I figured out with the English dub itself, and I can't find any evidence of it, but it's so distinct that you can't miss it, is I'm watching it, and like 3/4 of the way, or like halfway to 2/3 of the way into the movie, there's a character that he's a pretty important character. And obviously English dub, the voiceover person for him, it really caught me by surprise, because I was working on editing something, and I heard the voice, and I was like, wait a minute, Vegeta, is that you? And lo and behold, it was fucking Christopher Sabat or whatever doing the voiceover work for the guy that was one of these characters in the English dub of Train to Busan, of all things. And it just like it was, oh, there we go. I was just like, holy shit, like, what's going on? And like, so I was waiting for the credits to come up so I could see that he was in it, but they didn't actually show the credits for the English voice actors for it, which kind of bummed me out. I think we got this. Yeah, I don't think we really needed the track there for it, but I love having it. I really do. So yeah, super cool. But again, if you haven't seen Train to Busan, you have to check it out. It is such a great movie. It is just a real, it's an adrenaline rush the whole way through. Very, very good. Whether you watch the original or the English dub, I think they do perfectly fine on their own. And then there's like a little bit of comedy sprinkled in through there, just to kind of break the tension every once in a while. Awesome, awesome stuff.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Yeah, another thing too is, so I have Mad Max on right now, and I've been contemplating doing some Fortnite stuff because the new season just started, but I'm really apprehensive on doing it right now because it sounds like a lot of the big people that are, ooh boy, that's terrible. A lot of the big name people that are playing this game right now really don't sound like they're enjoying it very much. Because they kind of took a Mad Max approach to it, and there's like, it's kind of like this dystopian wasteland kind of thing going on. Is this gonna be it right here? Just missed it. So let's just go a little further over, and we're good. Yeah, they got like this whole dystopian wasteland thing going on, and it's like all vehicles based right now, and that to me sounds terrible. You can't have a game like that where the entire new mechanic that you introduce is that it's all based off of vehicles. That sounds like something that's going to piss a lot of people off. And so I don't really know if I'm going to be in on this season or not, to be honest with you. Which sucks, because I've been really looking forward to it. Okay. We got to do this just right here. The aiming is so temperamental. Okay, let's go right here. I think that might be just the right angle. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I think we're just barely going to miss it, though. Oof. Still a good approach, though. I will take it.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
Yeah, that bums me out, man. I hate when a game like that, it starts getting a little bit over-ambitious, and they start trying to do way too much. And that's kind of what they've been doing. Like, they've been introducing a lot of new mechanics and things, and I think that they're starting to get away from the thing that made them great, was that it was just a really, really good shooter. And they're trying to kind of oversaturate it with mechanics from other games to try to, bring players from those other games in. And it's like, you got to stick to your formula and just continue having it be this really, really good thing instead of trying to make it the best of every world all at the same time and then having it become mediocre at all of those things instead of just being incredibly good at one thing. Let's go here because I got a feeling this is going to roll a lot.
Never surprised when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites not only for this tournament,
what do we got here?
But also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Oh, oof. Boy, that really did roll a lot, didn't it? I should have pulled back a little bit on it.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
Well, the
it is. It is very much so.
Player is relentless.
Justin, what do you got? Oh, you gotta dunk it. Whew. So basically, for me to be able to make it onto the real PGA Tour, I just have to be able to dunk it from the sand trap every single time I do it. That's really the true key. Is that right in the money? Oh, you bet your ass it is. That's some great aiming on my part. Good stuff. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. I've only had this kind of thing happen a couple of times, and it happened yesterday. No, it happened on Monday. So I go to work, and my coworker and I were blowing through all of our morning tasks and stuff. And so once we got done with pretty much everything we needed to do until later in the morning, our boss is like, "Hey, it's going to be a pretty slow day anyways. Why don't you guys take the company card and go get some breakfast?" And we're just like, "Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome." Like, thanks. And so he gives me the card, and I put it in the pocket of my vest, like behind my ID badge. And so we go into the office, and like we take off our vests and stuff, and I take the card out and I put it in my pocket, as I always do. I'm usually always the guy that has that stuff. Oh boy, I don't like. If I let this hit the green, this thing is flying all over the place. So we're gonna have to see if we can temper it a little bit by having it hit maybe like right here, I think, to slow it down. I hope that works. If it doesn't, we're going to be chasing that ball for a long time. And so we go out to breakfast. We went to Black Bear Diner, which is one of my favorite like little breakfast joints. It's kind of like just a better version of a Denny's, basically, but they've got huge portions too, which hey, I'm all about that. And so we go and get our food, and we get ready to pay. She puts the. Did he make that one too? Holy shit! Dude, he is balling over there. All right, well now it's my turn. I gotta. It's put up or shut up time right now.
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position.
I'm thinking right here.
Second week in a row, impressive.
I can do it too, you know. Oh, shit! Thought we had it. So yeah, she puts the receipt down. She walks away, and I go to pull the card out of my pocket, and I pull it out, and I pulled out my ID badge instead. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh shit! I left the credit card in the vest of my jacket because I went and grabbed it. And I didn't realize that I had grabbed the wrong card, and so I really fucked up. And so I had to send. I had to send my coworker out to go back to work to go get it out of my jacket because he's the one that drove. And so he starts hurrying his way over there. Oh shit! I missed anyways. And so he's hurrying over there, and I'm just sitting there in the booth, like just hoping to God, like, please don't come over here and talk to me. Please don't come over here and talk to me. I don't want to have to explain how stupid of a thing that I did. That I left the actual credit card in the vest, and that there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to use my own ID badge as a form of payment. Because it's not like a, don't you know who I am? I'm logistics associate number 2. Obviously, I get free food around here. I'm the most important person here. But, God, it was so awful. This, like, the tension. I was like, part of me was like, okay, you know what? It, like, if worse comes to worse, like, it's not like, what the fuck is going on? Here we go. No, gap wedge. There we go. Like, I'm sure if I would have just said, hey, like, this is what happened. We're going to get the card right now. We'll be right. Like, he'll be right back. I'm not trying to stall my way out of paying. Like, I'm gonna do it. I just, you know, I left my wallet at work. I'm sure she probably would have understood, but I'm just sitting here like, I'm thinking about like any moment where somebody's just like, hey, I don't have my, I can't pay right now, and they just go fucking berserk over it. This dude's trying to dine and dash. Get him, boys! And they just have like security guards come out of the kitchen, and they just like throw me on the ground and start beating me with like lead pipes and stuff. Like, I don't know why that's, you know, a thought that inhabited my brain, because obviously they wouldn't do that. But what if they did? What if that's, you know, what if instead of going and have you go in the back and wash dishes, they just kill you? If you make a mistake and you can't pay right on time, the end of your life has approached. Oh, come on. Come on. Ooh, baby. That's a good time right there.
to take a look at Justin Rose. Coming off a bogey on the
Let's go check in on Justin Rose, who's going to dunk yet another one out of a sand trap. That's like the 4th one this round. This dude's going for the world record for a full tournament. Dude is insane. I wonder what the world record is for that, actually. For most chip-ins out of a bunker in a single round. Shane Lowry. Oh, I don't like Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry cost me $10. He, I don't remember what tournament it was, but it was just like a couple tournaments ago. He was in like 3rd place going into the final day because he shot like a course record on the course that they were playing at. And he had like 2 rounds of 69, and then he shot a 62. And so it brought him all the way up to 3rd place. And so I was doing prize picks for it. And I was like, well, surely, now that he had a crazy round like that, there's no way that he's going to shoot a 69 again. Like, this dude's on fire right now. And so I decided to, against my better judgment, let's go, like, right here. I was like, against my better judgment, I think that he's going to have, you know, a better round than that. And, like, the prop was if he shoots under 69, then you hit. So I was like, okay, well, that seems pretty good to me. Oh, boy. And I took him, and then he shot a fucking 70. So it's like, of course he did. And had I hit that, I would have won like $125 or something like that. But it's like, go figure. The guy shoots a course record, and then he immediately goes out and shoots 8 strokes worse than what he did the day before. It's just poetic justice, I guess. And it's also my luck too. Like, I have the worst luck with sports betting. I've spent more money than I care to admit on it. And it's usually only like $5 at a time. Like, I'm not one to spend, you know, to go drop like 20, 30, 40, $50 on stuff like that because I just don't have the luck for it. So I figure I can be okay with, you know, with placing bets here and there for, you know, like a little 5 spot. Because then there's a lot less pressure and, you know, there's not as much of a hit when I don't get it. But man, it's just one of those things where it's like, I just would love for once to be able to have, you know, like a perfect set of picks where I win just like a nice chunk of cash out of it, because God knows I need it. I could really use it. Yeah. Let's go just a little bit more. Pull the pin. Send her to bed. There we have it. Oh, that was for eagle. Holy shit. Wow, that was a really easy hole for that. I could see where if we had, you know, a lot more wind would have certainly been a thing, but that was really not a difficult hole at all. I got an idea. Let's take some of the backspin off. Let's see if we can sneak away. Maybe put it like right there. Come on, baby. I can feel it. I can feel a hole-in-one coming. It's deep down in my bones. Come on! Go! So close, man. We've been knocking on that door for a long time.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
Let's take a look at Justin Rose putting in his 10th fucking chip in from the bunker. Like, I think he's doing it on purpose at this point. I really think he's doing it on purpose. Like, I think just every time he tees off now, or every time that he's on his second shot, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the bunker. I'm basically automatic from here now. I'm gonna put it in the bunker. Why the fuck not? I'm going for glory here. Speaking of glory, let's do one of these crazy shots right here, and then we're just gonna launch the fuck out of it. Wham!
Lovely.
Well, that's gonna need to stop. That's gonna need to stop rolling though. I want to keep it on the fairway. Oh, hey, there we go.
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's what's up.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Yes, it
And they're
was.
playing from about 140 yards out. Currently leading by a 3.
Let's put this right. I'm thinking right here. I think this might be the play. Oh God, that was bad.
Looks like
My hands are just like a little bit jumpy. I haven't eaten yet this morning, and so I can feel my hands kind of just shaking a little bit. I've done that a couple times now.
Well, you can see
A little bit out of character. I know my blood sugar's pretty low, so I think I really do need to break down and make something to eat. Oof, just barely missed. So that means we're gonna scoot it over. Oh, I love that it keeps the line there. That's actually really cool. And we are good. I know it's kind of a cheat code. I know that it really kind of breaks the integrity of the game a little bit to have those putting lines. But I don't know. Oh, he's chipping again? Weird. Weird. It's got to be his best club. Like, I don't even know if he's even using. I don't even know if he's even used a putter today.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
He's in 15th or in 51st place. At least he's under. But I don't think that he's going to get 8 under 2 holes in a row to close the gap. Ooh. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna see if maybe we can get it to stop on the green. See if we can get a nice little eagle putt, huh? Boy, if that's gonna happen, that's gonna be a long ass putt. Come on, come on, get up there. Yeah, I feel okay about that.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
I think we put it, yeah, maybe like right there. I think that seems all right. Get in. God, just barely missed it.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
I feel like if I chip this, I'm gonna hit the pin. Oh boy, I don't know how I feel about it, and I can't move it back any. Let's just take a little bit off it, huh? Fuck.
Came close with that chip.
Man, as promising as that idea sounded for that hole, we ended up with a par on it. It kind of sucks. Oh well, we're all right. We're all good.
And now this player tees off their final hole.
For the final hole, huh? Well, let's just go out with a bang today, shall we? Boy, what am I going to make to eat right now? Still breakfast time. I think I'm going to make some eggs. Have some, maybe like some avocado toast or something. I love avocado toast, man. It's so good. I know that it gets a bad rap for being basic bitch food, but you know what? Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're onto something. Call me crazy. It is really damn good. So, I'm going to put that shit directly into my brain. Come on. Yeah, I've pushed a lot of things off to the right today. I really have. I think that's probably like the 4th, maybe 5th one of those that I've done.
It's time to pay it off. Make this for the
Yeah, there we go.
Short game has been
At least if nothing, it gives me some good confirmation that my aiming is getting better too. So that helps.
absolutely all tournament long. They just play.
All right, well, look at that. We kind of cruised our way through another tournament. We beat the absolute piss out of the Bunker Master. But another one in the book. So I wonder what we get out of this. Do we go up another level, perhaps? If you look way out there, those bunkers, it was shaped like a W and a U, so it just said woo. I don't know why that. I don't even know why I even noticed that. All right. 17 under. I mean, Denny McCarthy kind of hung in there. He had a great round. 12 under. Doc Redman.
Folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us.
Okay. 60 points. Very good. And we're about halfway to Tier 9 down there. Alright. Ooh. We got some sponsor rewards here. Some Air Jordans. That sounds pretty good. So we got some new grip, a new timing grip for our hybrid. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. +8 for transition. Good for power and timing. Swing path goes down a little. That's a win for pretty much everything. All right. And some in-game currency too. Cool. I like the way that looks. Tattoo golf. I've never heard of tattoo golf before. For apparel. I think I'll pass for now. Ping, we're good. No, I really like who we've got right now. I think what's the max level for these? Is it level 10? Is that as far as they go? I'm curious. So they have 9 tiers. Okay, so once we get to, if there's any one of these that we're that far up on, like yeah, we're at 5 for this one. And then yeah, we're at 3 on this one. So yeah, once we get to tier 9 on one of these, then we'll switch out for another one. That's kind of the rules of engagement for how we'll do those. Because there's a lot of tournaments. We're gonna have a lot of opportunities to be able to switch things around and get some new rewards as it goes. But I do want to at least try to max these things out one at a time before we switch things up. Okay, so in our collection, what did we get that was new? Oh, we got these V1X balls. That's fine. Yeah, what do we have? I don't even think we even have anything for our hybrid. Not a transition one, certainly. So let's do that. We also have a 5 hybrid. And we've only got $1,000 right now, so we do need to be careful on how much money we're spending. We got this. Oh, we don't even have... Oh, actually, we can just equip that one. Perfect. Let's do all of the equipped ones. $300. That is fine. Very good. Do we have anything equipped here? I don't think so. I guess we'll just have to do that one too. If they're going to keep giving us things that we don't have previously equipped, I gotta take them. We're really kind of slumming it for money right now. But, oh, look at that. That's clean. I do like it better than the cross trainers. I do like it better than the dad trainers. And I do like it better than these two. That's a good look right there. Let's take that. Alright guys, well, I think we're going to call it good here for right now. When we come back next time, we're going to do the Daybreak Classic over at Old Marina Golf Club. I've never done that course either, so that'll be a new experience for all of us. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.